What's up guys, Marcus here. Today we're going to be talking about Death Note. Death Note was an anime that aired in 2006 and it's the first anime I've ever watched. You probably know the story already, but it's about a guy who gets a notebook where he can write people's names and they die afterwards. I finished it recently and I had some things to say, which is why I thought I should review it. I'm kinda just reviewing things that I think would be interesting to do so, instead of by older format where I review basically everything I watch. Yeah, from episode 1 to episode 25, the show is really great. I mean, a 9 or a 10. It has some low moments, but the writing was really brilliant, especially in the beginning. The dynamic between Light and L was outstanding, with these two unbelievably intelligent people on opposing sides trying to trick each other. The animation was great, and the character designs of the Shinigami were probably some of my favorite things, especially Ryuk. If the show had ended in episode 25, it would have been a much better show. It would have been an outstanding show. It's episode 25 should have been the real finale. Almost a 10. I don't know if I'd rate it a 10. I have to think about it more, but yeah, it was really close between a 9 or 10 if the show had ended in episode 25. But it kept going after, and spoilers by the way, so go to this time if you don't want to be spoiled about stuff that happens in the show. The show kept going after L dies. I mean, episode 25 is when he dies and where the show should have ended. By the end of the episode, Light makes a speech about how he won and he's the god of the new world. That should be the end. The episode ends right after he says that. It would have been a perfect ending for Light's character, beating his biggest opposition to finally be able to become the god of the new world with the Death Note, just rule everything. Everything had been tied up. He was controlling the task force who was trying to get Kira, so there was nothing standing in his way. The show went on for 12 more episodes and the writing was really mediocre during these episodes, except for the last two. Those were pretty great episodes. Everything they did to make a new antagonist and to stretch the story to something that didn't need to happen was incredibly forced. Nier and Mello weren't set up before they were introduced, so it doesn't feel genuine when they show up, and feels more like the writers were looking for something to keep the story going, even if it had reached its natural end. Incredibly out of left field, and was like, this L character, the one who was the main antagonist, they're two just like him. Out of nowhere, it's so disingenuous, it really downplays the stakes in the show and the investment. With that said, the last two episodes are brilliant. The penultimate being better than the last one, but they are still really great. And it's a somewhat satisfying ending to the show, even if it should have ended 12 episodes earlier. They tied everything up again, but this time with the new characters. And yeah, it was a very nice way to end the show. Even if how they got there was kind of a bumpy road, like really bumpy and a bunch of huge holes in the road, but still a bumpy road. Death Note was a satisfying, if not sometimes frustrating show. There's some really great writing when it was at its prime, but some really lazy writing by the end. I would recommend it, but I would advise you to stop watching after episode 25 ends. Episode 25 is the true finale, and the show shouldn't have gone on after episode 25. Like, no way it should. Yeah, I give Death Note an 8 out of 10. So guys, if you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Check the link in the description or the end card in the video where I got my other channel. I've been putting out a lot of videos there, like one a week, and yeah, I've been playing a lot of games there. Red Dead 2 mostly, but a bunch of other games as well, and it's been really fun to do so I recommend you check it out. If you want to check out my other reviews, the playlist is in the description. My Legion video, I'm probably gonna post it by next week at the latest, I hope. I still gotta edit it, but it's going along quick enough, I'd say. So yeah, till next time guys, bye bye.